Another day, another doctor. Gotta go get a chest X-ray today. And tomorrow I gotta go see my surgeon. It's even when it's over, it's not over. But anyway, I have a project, and I'll tell you briefly. My headlights on my motorcycle are dim, and when I got to looking at it, there's this coating inside the headlight. I don't know, it's common, especially among Harley headlights. People complain about it a lot. The older style, not the new LED. The old HID style headlights, high intensity discharge. It puts off something that puts a coating on the lens inside the headlight and the spotlights. So I have had two people pull out in front of me. And, you know, you have to expect that on a motorcycle. Motorcycles are hard to see. I have been guilty of it myself. I pulled right out in front of a motorcycle, and I can't believe me. I ride a motorcycle, and my brain didn't pick up that there was a motorcycle there. And I'm not in a hurry, you know, I'm never in a hurry. So lots of people that are in a hurry, you know, they're far more likely to pull out in front of bikes because their brain, some people pull out in front of you because they're jerks and they don't care. And some people pull out in front of you because they just don't see you. And I had looked into these super bright LED, very expensive it's at one headlight and two spotlights, but they're $500. I'm thinking, I just don't want to spend a lot of money on this motorcycle, you know. It's comfortable, and my wife is coming. We're fixing to go here in 2 seconds. It's comfortable, and I like it, and I just don't want to sink a bunch of money in it. So I'm going to take the headlights apart, and that's the project. I'll tell you more in a minute. This is where they wheel patients out to be picked up. A cop parked here. Just had a cop parked there. Got a cop parked there. Got a guy parked here who's delivering lunch. Good luck getting your people out of here. All right, so I go to the hospital to get my chest X-ray. And the reason I have to have a chest X-ray is because I'm not testing positive or negative for tuberculosis, and they have to clear me for that before they can start me on the biologics. So I check in, I get in the office, right? And my doctor that ordered the X-ray is Dr. Phillips. Well, he's one of the main doctors. I mean, everybody knows Dr. Phillips. Well, she said, well, he's not in our system. I don't know what that means, but apparently a doctor not in their system can't order an X-ray. I said, well, he's got to be. He's like over everybody here. You know, everybody in the, you know, in the gastrointestinal, he's like the head dude here. So she looks and she looks and she looks and she can't find him, not in the system. She makes a bunch of phone calls, and it takes her about 20 minutes to realize that she has spelled his name wrong. And it took longer to get checked in through that office than it did to run in there, get my X-ray, and run out. So I did that. And then I went to a leather shop where they sew patches on, and there we go. And then I had my name sewed on over here, and Texas Knife Makers Guild sewed on, and up here I have an Army medallion I'm going to put right here. So that's what I got done so far. Now we're going to the Harley dealer, and I'm going to get that push button for my fuel tank, and then we're going to Walmart. And I was telling you about headlights. Well, the reason I think those people pulled out in front of me is because they didn't see me, because my headlights are dull, dull, dull. Headlight, singular, and a couple of spotlights. So I'm going to take the headlights, the spotlights apart. And then when I put them back together, I'm going to clean them because I got a fog inside them. And then when I put them back together, I'm going to put these super bright Silver Star headlights and spotlights in there and save me some money. So. And that's where we're headed next. Harley, and then maybe eat somewhere, and then Walmart, and then back to the house. And tomorrow I got another doctor's appointment. just, you know, and you got to go so far. I mean, it's an hour there and an hour back. So there's, you know, your morning. And it's never a convenient. It's always at their convenience. So half your day is spent waiting for them. I'm not complaining. I'm glad to be alive. And I told my wife this morning, I feel like my body is slowly starting to come back together and try to behave normally. I can't think of how else to put it. I feel like I'm slowly coming back together. The fog is slowly leaving my head. My tremors, I still have some tremors, but not as bad as they were. So I'm feeling better. It's just taking a lot longer to get over this time than it did the first time. All right, I'll let you go. If anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. This is just one more sign that I'm turning into a cranky old man. Sorry, this is a hair salon. Charlie just went in there to get her hair cut. She keeps it short, so it's real quick. And, you know, she's not real particular, just cut it short. Anyway, and I'm at the age, I've never been in a hair salon in my entire life. I've always got my hair cut when I had hair at a barbershop. And I see grown men going in here, and I just get this feeling of how, you know, it's just me. And like I say, I'm turning into a cranky old man. But when I see adult males going in here, you know, in their 20s to get their hair styled, I just think, when I was a young man, you know, I got my hair cut so I wouldn't get in trouble with the law, because long hair attracts attention. And I just couldn't imagine myself ever going into a hair salon and getting doted on and floofed and blue dried and, you know, just cut the crap off. And when it grows back out, I'll be back. $10. Have a nice day. And there's barbershops up and down this road. And I'm sure it's just me. It's just a thought. But I can't stop it when I see young men going into a hair salon thinking, yeah, that's kind of sissy, you know, that's just kind of feminine in my mind. And maybe it's just the generation I grew up in, where men went to barbershops and women went to hair salons and got doted on and floofed and blown dried and washed, and men went to barbershops and talked about sports and smoked cigars and got the hair cut real quick. Anyway, just an observation I made, not making any judgments. Okay, today is Cranky Brad Day. There's a Walmart employee sitting in her car, just opened her door and dumped her ashtray right in the ground. Lovely. Here's another little tidbit, since it's Cranky Brad Day. Yesterday I stood for about 2 hours, and I gotta tell you this, I have learned to have trust in farts again, and that is really a relief. That's it. Okay, I got my headlights, my bulb, you know, replacement bulbs, $50 frickin' dollars. I got my little push button for the gas tank. I got my Xray, and as Cranky Brad Day draws to its conclusion, I want to thank the participants, the ashtray lady, the people at the door of Walmart who were nearly having a fist fight while they were creating a diversion so other people could steal t-shirts.
He stole a freaking tire.
Stole a tire, that's right.
Walked out of
the Walmart with a tire right in front of security. Security purposely had his back turned because he wanted nothing to do with it. Anyway.
And he kept doing the same crap over and over.
Yeah.
He'd put his hoodie on, take it off.
Yeah.
Put his hoodie on, take it off.
Talking really loud on the phone. Him and his woman were yelling at each other.
And then she went over there and
sat down, and then we stepped inside the second door, and then we were watching them through the glass because we kind of knew what was happening. And they did just same MO. We knew it was. Picked up that tire, walked out the door with it, and some t-shirts that he had laid there.
Yeah,
and
I seen the t-shirts first. They were laying over there mixed in with the plants. Yeah. And I said, well, there's a good place for t-shirts.
Oh, I would like to thank my lovely wife for driving on Cranky Brad Day.
Because I can't ride.
Who knows how many? Right. Brad. Who knows how many lives you may have saved?
Yeah, I cannot ride Cranky Brad.
Okay.
Ever.
Don't forget, next April 17th is Cranky Brad Day again. We'll see you soon.